Hello friends, this is Shravan. This is my YouTube channel Civil Engineering by Shravan. To subscribe my channel, click on subscribe button and click on bell icon for more interesting updates. In this video lecture, I will explain you analysis and designing of 5-story building which is subjected to inverted V bracings. So I was already done modeling process for this respected 5-story building in my previous video. So I will provide you the video link in description, end screen as well as above card link for this respected video. So go to click on Start Pro software here. So here we need to select the model. Just I'm selecting G+4 with V. So click on rendering view. So this is my rendering view for this respected G+4 building. So I was done this video in my previous section. So please follow that video. So after modeling process completed, we need to apply the load cases for this building. So further go to click on general option here. Click on loads and definitions option. So for this respected structure, just I'm assuming load cases will be consisting of dead load, live load, floor load, earthquake load as well as wind load. So along with these load cases, I will add load combination also. So for that, initially we need to define the seismic loading condition as well as wind loading condition. So select your definitions option here. Select the seismic definitions. Click on add button. So here we need to select the IS code. So from this respected codes, I am selecting IS 1893-2002. So click on generate option. So it will generate the seismic parameters table like this. So here we need to enter the input data for this respected seismic case. So here I am selecting as zone. Next I am selecting it as zone 5 condition, which is consisting of 0.36 is the value. So just I am selecting response reduction factor will be consisting of special RC moment resisting frame. So importance factor for all general buildings. Just I am selecting it as medium soil condition for this respected RCC frame resisting building. So just I am taking damping ratio will be consisting of 0.05. Click on generate option. So it will generate the parameters for this respected seismic condition like this. So after that, click on add button. So here we need to add the self weight initially. So after adding the self weight, we need to add the dead load of the beam. So we need to calculate the dead load of the beam. So initially we need to select the member weight here. So here I'm selecting it as uniform load. So go to calculator. So here we need to select 0.4 cross 0.4 is my beam size. We need to multiply this with unit weight of the concrete. So it will give the value of 4 here. We need to give the value of weight as 4. Click on add button, close option. So after that, select unit weight of 4 value. Go to select option, beams parallel to x direction condition. Again go to select option here, beams parallel to z direction condition. So click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. So after that, we need to define the wind load condition. So for that, select wind definitions option here. Click on add button. So here we need to add the type 1 wind 1 for this respected condition initially. So after that, select type 1 wind 1 option here. Click on add button. So here we need to give the value of intensity for this respected height. So just I am taking intensity will be consisting of 1, which is acting at a distance of 15 meter. So after that, just I am taking intensity of 0.75, which is acting at a distance of 12 meter. Again I am taking one more intensity. Just I am assuming it will be consisting of 9 kilonewton per meter square wind speed. So just I am taking 0.3, which is acting at a distance of 6 meter. Again I am taking the value of 0.1, which is acting at a distance of 3 meter. Click on add button. So after that, we need to add the exposure factor as 1. Click on add, close option. So after that, select the exposure 1. Click on assign to view option, assign yes. So after that, we need to define the load case details. Select your load case details option here. Click on add button. So here we need to select the seismic load condition initially. So here I am selecting it as earthquake load in x direction, EX, add it. Again I am selecting earthquake load in Z direction for this expected load case, EZ. Click on add button. So after that, we need to add the wind load condition. Just I am selecting it as wind load in x direction, add it. So after that, we need to add the wind load condition in Z direction, add it. So after that, we need to select the loading condition as dead load condition, DL, add button. So after that, we need to add the live load condition. So just I'm selecting it as LL, add button. Again I'm selecting it as roof live value. So here I'm selecting it as floor load condition. Click on close option. Select earthquake load in X direction. Click on add button. So here we need to select the seismic load condition for this respected building with X direction with factor of 1 here. So select add option here, close option. Again I'm selecting it as earthquake load in Z direction. Click on add button. So here we need to select the seismic load condition in Z direction with factor 1. Add it, close option. So after that select the wind load condition in X direction. Click on add button. So here we need to select the wind load condition in X direction wind facing with the factor of 1. Add it. Again I am selecting the factor as -1 in opposite direction. Click on add button, close option. So after that we need to select the wind load in Z direction condition. Click on add button. Again I am selecting the wind load for this respected building in Z direction with factor 1. Add it. Again I am selecting it as -1 for this respected wind load condition in Z direction. Add button, close option. So after that select dead load condition. Click on add button. So here we need to select the self weight with -1 factor. Add it, close it. Select the live load condition. Click on add button. Now we need to select the floor load condition. So just I'm selecting it as -3, which is acting at a distance of 3 and 15. My first slab is at distance of 3 meter and last slab is at a distance of 15 meter. Add it, close option. Again select the floor load condition. Click on add button. So here I'm selecting the floor load, which is consisting of -1 factor with the minimum value of 3 and maximum value of 15. Add button, close option. Select the self weight option, assign to view, assign yes. So after that we need to add the load combinations for this respected building. So further go to select load case details option here. Click on add button. So here we need to select the load combinations as per IS code. So for that initially we need to select auto load combination option. So here we need to select the load combination code for this respected building. So here I am selecting it as Indian condition code. Click on generate loads. So it will generate the values of the respected load combination for this respected building like this. So it will be consisting of 21 number of load combinations. Click on add button, close option. So it will generate the load combinations like this for this respected section. Now we need to apply the supports for this respected building. So for that initially we need to keep the structure in front of you. Click on general option. So here we need to select the supports. Click on create option. So here I am selecting fixed supports. Click on add button. So select your support 2. By using node cursor we need to select all the node points at the base. Click on 3D view. So click on assign to selected nodes option. Assign yes. So after that go to analysis and print option here. Select add button, close option here. So go to analyze option. Click on run analysis, save it. So here we need to check for the 0 errors for this respected 5-story building. So here my model is checking for the 0 errors. My model was observed with 0 errors here. Go to post processing mode option. Click on done button. So select your load cases. Click on apply. Click on OK. So this is the deflection diagram due to presence of the respected dead load case for this respected structure. Due to presence of the dead load case, the building will be deflect in downward direction like this. Select the earthquake load in X direction condition. So this is the deflection due to presence of earthquake load in X direction, Z direction, wind load in X, wind load in Z, dead load condition, live load condition, floor load condition. So after that select the beam here. So deselect the MZ value, select FY value. So this is the shear force diagram for this respected building due to presence of the floor load condition. So here I am selecting the dead load condition for this respected building. So this is the shear force diagram due to dead load condition. So earthquake load in X direction, earthquake load in Z direction, shear force diagram, wind load in X direction, wind load in Z direction, shear force diagram. So after that go to select MZ value, deselect FY value, select the load cases as dead load condition. So this is the bending moment diagram for this respected building due to presence of the dead load condition for this respected structure. So after that select the load cases to earthquake load in X direction, earthquake load in Z direction, wind load in X direction, wind load in Z direction, dead load, live load. So after that select the plate load here, apply your stress type as maximum absolute pressure, click on apply, click on OK. So this is the maximum absolute pressure for this respected building due to presence of the live load condition. Select the load cases as dead load condition, live load, floor load. So this is the maximum absolute pressure for this respected building. So after that go to animation button, click on deflection, click on apply, click on OK. So this is the deflection due to presence of dead load case, live load case, floor load case. So earthquake load in x direction, deflection, earthquake load in z direction, wind load in x direction, wind load in z direction. So this is the analysis part for this respected 5-story building with inverted V bracings. So after analysis part is completed, we need to design this respected building. So for that, go to click on modeling option here, click on design option. So here we need to select the concrete design. So for this respected building, just I am selecting IS code, IS 456 2002. So here we need to select the parameters initially. So initially I am deselecting all selected parameters here. From this deselected parameters, just I am selecting compress strength, yield strength of shear reinforcement, maximum main, maximum secondary reinforcement, MD1, MD2. So after that, we need to select the minimum main for this respected building and minimum secondary. Click on OK. So after that, click on define parameters option. So here we need to input these respected values. Just I am selecting compress strength values. Just I am taking it as 30,000. Click on add button. So after that, select FY main. Just I am assuming it as 550,000 grade. Click on add button. So after that, select the section reinforcement. Just I am assuming it as 550,000 again. Click on add button. Again I am selecting maximum main. Just I am selecting it as 16 mm bars. Click on add button. Again I am selecting maximum secondary. So it is also 16 mm. Click on add button. Select MD1 option. Just I am selecting it as 12 mm. Add it. Again I am selecting it as MD2 12 mm. Click on add button. Select minimum main. Just I am selecting it as 12 mm. Add button. Again I am selecting minimum secondary 12 mm bars. Click on add button. Close option. So after that, select the commands option here. So here we need to select design beam command. Click on add button. Again I am selecting design column command. Click on add button. Again I am selecting design slab element command. Click on add button. Take off command. Click on add button. Close option. So after that, we need to assign this respected question marks for this respected building. Select FC. Click on assign to view. Assign yes. So after that, select FI main. Click on assign to view option. Assign yes. Select FY secondary. Click on assign to view. Assign yes. Select maximum main. Click on assign to view. Assign yes. Select maximum secondary. Click on assign to view. Assign yes. Again I am selecting MD1. Assign to view. Assign yes. Again I am selecting MD2. Assign to view option. Assign yes. Again I am selecting minimum main. So click on assign to view. Assign yes. Minimum secondary. Assign to view. Assign yes. So select minimum secondary. Click on assign to view. Assign yes. Select design beam command. Go to select option here. We need to select the beams only which are parallel to x direction as well as z direction. Select beams parallel to x direction. Select beams parallel to z direction. Click on assign to selected beams. Assign yes. So after that, select design column. Go to select option. Beams parallel to y direction. Click on assign to selected beams. Assign yes. Select design element command. Click on assign to view option. Assign yes. So after that, go to analysis and print again. Add your no print again. Close option again. Again go to analyze, run analysis, save it. So here we need to check for the zero errors for this respected model also. So here my model is checking for the zero errors for this respected 5-story building with the inverted V bracings. So here my model is observed with zero errors. Go to post processing mode, click on done button. So select your beam, deselect the bending moment diagram, select any one of the beam. Just I am selecting this respected beam. Just double click on it, click on concrete design. So it will be consisting of 11 bars of 12 mm dia, 369 center to center distance, top reinforcement, and bottom reinforcement will be consisting of 11 bars of 12 mm dia, 31 center to center distance. Click on close option, select any one of the column. Just I am selecting this 202 column, double click on it, click on concrete design. So this is the concrete design for this respected column. It will be consisting of 20 number of bars of 12 mm dia. AST percentage is 0.90. AST requirement is 2000 mm square. So click on close option. So after that, we need to see the STAAD output file for this respected building. So for that, click on STAAD output file option here. So select your respected STAAD output file. Click on results option here. Select the concrete design. So this is the concrete design for this respected building, which is consisting of beams and columns as well as slab reinforcement details for this respected structure with inverted V bracings. So this is the process, analysis and designing a 5-story building with inverted V bracings. So in my upcoming video, I will explain you foundation design for this respected building. Thank you.